So we have this log base 10 x as a given function, right? And
Yes, sir.
this graph, okay, this is going, going left side. What if I make it positive? So what will I get? I got this graph moving to the right, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
And now what if I take another function, the if I write the part 3, so it is minus 3. Yeah. So this will be your graph.
Okay.
Here we go. Yeah. And it is
Yes, sir.
coming straight from this minus 3. No, not minus 3. It is it is undefined at 3. Could you see here?
Okay.
It is
Yeah.
undefined at 3. That means by putting the value of 3, we are getting the infinite value, right? So it goes on to the infinity. Clear?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Before putting the 3, x equal to 3, we are getting the finite values. If you can see here, yeah, we are getting the finite values. It's rising, rising, rising to the right hand side. But that means if I have written this minus 3 here, yeah, so the graph is moving to the right, but it is going to be undefined at x equal to 3, right? So
Yeah.
why does it happen? Because when you put x equal to 3, when you give an input x equal to 3, when you give an input x equal to 3, that means the 3 minus 3 will become 0, and log 0 is going to be undefined, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
clear? So here we
Yes,
go.
sir.
We get the undefined value. Okay, the moment the x equal to 3, if it is put, okay? Clear now?
Okay. Yes, sir.
We have another part. Oh, okay, fine. The part 3 is not only log base 10 x minus 3, it is minus here, right? So the infinity that is going below the x-axis, now it is above the x-axis. Could you see here? Now it is going up. Clear? It is going
Yes, sir.
it's not going down, it is going up when we get the value x equal to 3. Clear? The moment we
Yes, sir.
x equal to 3, we got the undefined answer. Okay,
Okay.
clear. Here we have another in part 4. The question says that f of x equals to minus 2, right? So what if I put a minus 2 here? So the turning becomes sharp, right? Okay, it's not becomes sharp. Gradually it moves. Clear? If I remove this 2, it becomes a bent. Okay. If I write zero point 0.5, so it is bending more. If I write 0.25, it is bending more. If I write 0.12, sorry, it should be 0.12. So see, it is how it is moving. Clear?
Yeah.
So it shows what if I write, okay, fine, right? So when I put 2 here, yeah, when I put 2 here, so this log, the argument, I'm just following the question, right? Okay, from the
Yes, sir.
so 3
Okay.
minus x, okay. So we have this minus 2 log base 10, 3 minus x, right? So again, when you put x here, okay, so 3 minus, sorry, when you put value of x 3, so you will get 3 minus 3 will be 0, so it will be undefined at 3 equal to 0, right? The moment you put the 3 x equal to 3, okay, the moment you got x equal to 3, you'll get undefined answer, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, we are not getting any number here.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. So it is going undefined, right? Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
now the working, what will be the working to obtain this graph? So we're gonna start from where? The first one, right? The first one is log.
Sir.
Yes.
You mentioned that we'll have a third class today by like 6 or 7 p.m., right?
Inshallah, but it is tentative, right? It is not
Yeah.
confirmed. I'll communicate
Yeah,
later.
confirm with my parents because usually on the weekends we usually go out to visit family. So just in case you can confirm before
Okay,
we
I'll
make any
communicate.
confirmations.
I'll communicate in the group, right?
Okay.
All right, so we have this question. F of x equals to uh, log x, right? So how will you do this? First of all, we have to analyze the function, right?
Yeah.
And the argument is, what is the argument here? What is the argument here? Minus x. Is it a minus x?
Hello, can you hear me, sir?
Oh, okay, 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 fine. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, sorry. I had some connectivity issues.
Okay, so the argument is going to be minus x, right? And
Yes, sir.
what if we talk about the domain? So domain is the input, right? The input that we give, and we get a output, finite output, okay?
Okay.
There. So domain, the argument minus x must be positive, right? So domain for this log minus x is going to be defined the argument, okay, and this x must be positive. Minus x must be positive. That means minus x should be greater than 0. So which is going to be x less than 0. Okay. So that means if I want to make it a minus x to be positive, so what number should I put in the replacement of x? I need to put a negative number, right?
Yes, sir.
-2, -3, -4, -5. Clear? So that every time I get a positive answer, minus times minus will become positive, minus times minus will become positive. So here I have already mentioned this, the minus x must be positive, this thing. And for that, we have to have the x value should be less than 0, which is the negative number, okay? X value, x value should be taken, negative, so that the overall argument should be positive, okay? Clear?
Okay.
So
Yes, sir.
the domain, which is actually the input, belongs, x belongs to whatever the negative number that you would like to place, you would like to put in it. It is tending towards the infinity. That means any number till negative infinity, because it is approaching to the negative infinity. Yeah. Is there any limit for the negative numbers that we can put? -2, -3, -4, -5. Any number can
No,
be
it's
put, right?
infinite.
Yeah.
It's
So it's
infinite.
going to be written like this: minus infinity, and starting from 0, right? Not above 0,
Ye-
you cannot, put. So it should be below 0, okay? So you are going to
Okay,
write
sir.
clear. And the answer that we get It's the range, right? The output we get is the range. So the range is going to be the output. So by putting the input, a valid output is going to be the range, right? So the range of a logarithm function, right? Here,
Yes, sir.
uh, here in this question, the range of a logarithmic function is all real numbers, right? Yeah, right. So your graph is going to be, your graph will be the graph of the question, the given function f of x minus log. I've already, displayed you the graph, how the graph would be. Okay, is the reflection, right? Is the reflection of the graph of y equals to log x, right? So let me show you. Now, can you see here? It is going. How is it going? Clear? Hello, is this clear? How this log minus x is plotted? Clear? Hello. All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you see the graph of log minus x?
Mm,
Clear?
yeah.
In the next class, inshallah, we will take some inputs and then we'll plot. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Allah Hafiz, and I'll communicate the timings.
Okay.